Yeah, a goof. Men making under 50K are struggling to get married. Duh. Duh. Why? Sorry, this might be all out of bounds. If you making under 50K, don't worry about marriage.
Yeah, but see, I'm on the opposite side of that.
I know
though.
you are, so we get to have it.
Because here's the thing, right? If he makes 45 and she makes 40, look, if y'all actually get married, y'all can actually get the 2-bedroom that you need. You can actually get the mortgage that you need. You got to stay 55 minutes outside of Charlotte, but you can do it though, right?
Do you think the sister who makes 40 is dating a dude who makes 45?
No, they all want to marry millionaires. That's the problem. That's the problem with dating right now in this country is that everybody wants to be the rich dude side chick. Like that's the problem.
Okay,
like that is the problem. Nobody wants to be with the guy that's building, right? Everybody want to boink the guy at the finish line. Right, and that's the worst place to find a man.
I thought you were saying finish line like the store. I'm like, if you still fucking to do that finish line, you are.
No, I'm talking about the life finish line, right? You know what I'm saying? When the guy's making $170, and he in his mid-30s, and you're like, oh yeah, what's up? From back in the day, and he's like, no, I'm good on that. I think they should.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I just don't think you. Well, no. Let me take it back. I'm gonna take the opposite side. You shouldn't. It'd be smart for you to do it, but it's tough.
That's tough.
That's the other part of it. Like this, like I'm debating people online. I had to tell a dude yesterday, the dude who on a hit list. I was like, yo, I'm married. I know I'm discussing these things, but I got out the game a long time ago. Luckily, I got married when I was making $16 an hour.
Yeah.
Right. Luckily, I married a girl who's making 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got lucky.
Got to practice hypergamy wherever you practice it.
Lucky. Now she out earns me and it's tough. You know what I'm saying? But it was one of those things where, when you start off early, you should lock in. That's one thing. I don't believe in being tricky out here. I don't believe in trying to date multiple women because it's hard. It's expensive.
It is.
Because you making 45, she making 40, you dating several chicks, and now you're 45, then shrunk down to 32.
If you lucky.
You definitely can't get her.
If you lucky.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? So I do believe, I understand why it's tough, but it is hard because once you go on that first date, it's like, hey, what you do? Women are great at hearing what you do and calculating how much you make. And then seeing where you live and seeing how much. They ain't even going to calculate that, he making 45. They going to calculate, all right, in 10 years, where would he be at?
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And men, we don't necessarily, because we don't depend on resources, we don't look at that. So when you hear your girl is, I don't know, whatever she's doing, you're not calculating that. All right, in 5 years, she should be making, I'll give you a great example. Shout out to my boy who would be unnamed. I only got a couple boys, right? And I remember he was telling me what his girl does, and he was like, yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, bro, she get one promotion, she's well into 6 figures.
Yeah.
Help her get that promotion. I said, but also because you're not there yet, when she get that promotion, she will be looking at you sideways. I said, she makes a little bit more than you now, but when she gets that, you're going to be stuck. You shouldn't lose her.
Yeah.
But don't be acting like when this next promotion rolls around that she's been killing every time, that she ain't going to be like, all right, bro, now I make 70 grand more than you. What's up? And you giving her a hard time on the 15th, she going to be looking at you crazy. So it is one of those things.
She is going to tell you when y'all get married.
Yeah.
She is going to tell you, like, hey, we're getting married in 3 years, okay?
Yeah, and you're going to be a dummy to say, I'm going to let that walk out the room because of whatever reason.
Yeah.
But it is tough. You go on these first dates and it's like, all right, what you drive, where you live, everything like that. And it's like, it's hard to date making 50K. I did it, but we was,
bro, it's hard to date at 100K. Like the dating scene is difficult. But here's the thing. I think we're about to get to a point where it's just going to be like a Dutch society. And I know women do not want to hear that, right? But that's going to be the only way you really going to be able to go out on dates in the very, very near future. And I say very, very near future. Like in the next 3 to 5 years.
I should have set up a camera just for her.
It's going like that's where it's going to get to, because you can't have the conversation of don't approach, don't talk to me, right? And then you're like, yo, you're not making enough money, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm also the boss chick that's brunching, right? Mm-hmm. You're pushing yourself directly to the place where the only time you will really be able to go out with a man is if, you're like, hey, I got me and you got you. Right? And I know the ladies don't want to hear that.
Or y'all gonna have to start doubling up.
And that's not, and here's the thing, that's not even my cup of tea, right? It's not. But I'm telling you what it's gonna look like. And I'm not saying that as a relationship dating coach, as Dr. Bryant and soon to be Nick Cannon.
You relationship coaches is losers, but we not even gonna go there just yet.
Let's not call them losers. I mean, the Lincoln bios are giving advice, and it's being ate up. Let's see what happens here. I don't know. I'm curious now. I used to be mad. Now I'm like, let's see if y'all keep listening to actual prostitutes' advice.
Come on, wait a second. Who you calling one?
I'm not calling the person we got to play, but I'm saying actual prostitute. Like it's actual women with OnlyFans linked in their profile, giving dating advice online, and it's being reshared, hundreds of times.
Well, shout out to that. Dang, I'm trying to figure out. Did you put it in the notes?
Oh, which clip are you playing? Is it the one with her about the children?
The children, yeah. And I'm mad because it when it updated, it took it out for me.
Hold on. I can say it.
Oh, never mind. I felt it. I got it. Here we go in life. Look at us. If we had a producer, this would be easier.
Oh, no.
Okay. Let me start off for you.
With a man who already has children? No.
She answered that quick, too.
Okay. Why not?
Deal breaker.
Deal breaker for you? Why
because
not?
I want my own family.
And you feel like you cannot have that with a man who already has
Y'all lucky I don't know how to
children.
That is a form of polyamory.
Really? Explain that, please.
Okay. Polyamory doesn't have to do with us all living in a household together and we're all doing the do. Polyamory is outside relationships that I'm okay with. So if I'm in a relationship with Paul, I have to be okay with him having a relationship with the mothers of his children.
Yeah.
I would hope he does,
Yeah.
Right? So although he's not sleeping with him, or we would want to think he's not, let's just take him as being a good man. He's just co-parenting and doing it the right way. Well,
So
when
much shade in
Christmas or
this.
holidays
So
come
much
around, or a
shade.
birthday party, or a wedding,
There's a
or
little truth in the shade.
graduation,
It is, actually.
Paul has every right to spend time with his kids. And if the mother is there, I mean, they
With a man who
Before I go to the next part, I don't think I can afford for me and my wife to split. But if we did, and I start dating you, if my ex-wife allows me to still crack, I'm still cracking. I'm letting y'all know that right now. If she give me the opportunity, we got a kid together. I'm letting you know that's going to be a rule right there. So that's why I'm not mad at Dr. Bryant on that.
I'm not mad either because there's a lot of truth to this.
Yeah, she could do it quicker and easy. She already know how this game go. We've been playing this game for 13 years.
Yeah.
Hold on, second half. I'm
fine
unhinged.
for her to be in the same room as him. That's what co-parenting is. Healthy co-parenting
Right.
is. If I agree to that, I am now, or I should be, attempting to be healthy with these women, right? If I'm going to love him, I love Paul's kids. So now I'm in a polyamory relationship that I'm agreeing to be in because although you're not sleeping with this woman, we all are a family, whether you want to think of it that way or not. Because if I love this man, part-time, full-time.
Because
polyamory can be part-time, full-time. We can polyamory from 2 to 5 p.m. It don't matter what the time frame is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Paul Pierce, this is the first time I ever was shocked about your cooking skills. When you go to Harris Teeter, you go to Harris Teeter down there?
Yeah.
You know when they had a rotisserie chickens, but they show them spinning?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen. This is the first time Dr. Bryant ever got cooked rotisserie style, and I didn't think Paul Pierce would be the one to do it. But anyway,
because typically he's sauced up when he's live.
High as hell. He's sauced and liquored. He liquored and
he typically he doesn't look sauced up here.
Yeah, he looks. Before we get there,
Yeah.
how do you feel about her saying she don't want to date a man with a kid or whatever she?
This is the thing. I always tell y'all, you can want whatever you want,
Absolutely.
right? But what you can't do is come frustrated when you can't find what you want when it's rare, right?
Yeah.
Dr. Bryant is 42 years old.
42 years old.
I don't know how many men she wants because y'all love to shame men for the whole age gap thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how many men she wants.
Well, her man is 33.
Again, I don't know how many men she wants that's not going to have children, right? Now, I'm not mad at her because low-key, as a divorced guy that has a child, low-key, I don't date women with children.
Yeah, Mike has stated this.
Like low-key, so I'm not mad at her, right? But when I say that though, I know that I am shrinking my pool drastically, right? So I don't complain when it's like, yo, it ain't raining women over here.
Yeah.
So
my problem with her is like, all right, you don't want to do it with kids. And if we couple this with your other thing with Paul cooked you.
Yeah.
And he's talking about you and you kicking your 33-year-old boyfriend back in.
And she's saying that they basically both have other situations.
No, she said she has 5 other companions. Let's be clear. I want to give her all the credit that she said it. She said, I have 5 other companions.
Yeah.
I have this 33-year-old at home who's emotionally unstable. That's why I won't give him the time of day.
Is that polyamory though? Because that's what I'm saying. Like what she says she don't want, it's kind of like, well, that's what you have.
Dr. Bryant, you the doctor, I ain't. Girl, I went to school 4 years at UNCC. Let me be clear.
We call Charlotte now.
Look, the GPA can't be higher than a 2.75. I was a computer major. I'm giving you that right now. You are the smartest out of us too. Let me tell you what that 33-year-old doing. He is barbecue chicken so many women that he don't want you because of that. He ain't emotionally unstable. He out here doing his thing, not paying attention to you, because when you bring that old vintage box up in that room,
Wow.
he knows what to do, how to do it, and get you pushing up out of there. I wouldn't be surprised if you got him on a stipend, by the way.
She tricking.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I would not be shocked.
And you know what he doing? When he got the shorty beside him, he's like, yo, there she go right there.
Yeah.
He saw that video. First of all, I know y'all had a little conversation. And if y'all didn't, that means everything I said is just true right now.
Yeah.
Because he not tripping off of you, sis. Like, he really not. And you look bad, but this is getting me to that. Yo, who is labeling y'all relationship life coaches? What are y'all doing? Y'all, this is the problem. This is why Clubhouse is no longer around.
But it's bad. Here's the thing. I won't say it's bad advice. What I'm saying is the culture is bad that this advice goes to the top, right? Like diet sex work advice gets retweeted 3 million times every day on Twitter, right? But if you say, the woman that says like, hey, I kind of want to cook for my guy, right? Or I kind of want to take care of my guy. Yeah. No one looks at that and says, oh man, this is great advice on how to keep a man. Yeah. So it's the diet sex work advice that goes viral. And look, to what Paul Pierce, I know he getting his back kicked in right now, but I want to say one thing in defense of Paul Pierce.
What did he
do? He did the whole, I think they were talking about French Montana.
Okay.
Dating the princess of Dubai.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I'm like, for one, all right, y'all, look, do not think you could do what French Montana did. For one, he's Moroccan. 2, he's probably comes from a great Moroccan family that could be like on the outside of royalty itself, right? I don't know. I didn't look up French, but I do know he's Moroccan. I do know he's Muslim. That's why he's dating this Dubai princess. It's not because he's a rapper. No. Like
French ain't put out music in a decade.
Has he put out more than one song ever?
Yeah, he has. Don't do that.
And that's my song, by the way. I love that song.
French got classics.
Like, it's one of my favorite songs. But like French, like he's not dating her because he's a rapper. Y'all need to chill. He's dating her because I'm pretty sure he comes from a high class Moroccan
I'm pretty
family.
sure she don't know he ever rapped.
That might be the case too. I mean, our culture's everywhere, and it's a hit. That is a hit.
Yeah, but he probably like, I ain't do music.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
But to Paul Pierce's point, he was just saying that like, hey, a lot of black men are going outside of the country, and I knew he had got back from vacation when he came back like 2 weeks ago, kicking everybody back in. I can tell when a black man has went on vacation out of the country
and got some love.
I can we do come back a little upset. I get it.
A little glow. That's our glow.
But to Paul Pierce's credit, though, right? The guy is 6'7", right? So he's what every woman wants. Like, take Paul Pierce's name off of it. A light-skinned 46-year-old guy walks in a fitted tailor suit, stepping out of whatever he steps out in, right? He's 6'6", he's worth $100 million. He's getting play.
Yeah.
All right. Absolutely. So I think sometimes, again, proximity makes us look at Paul Pierce because he does come on air and be lush and kiss people in the mouth that he has no business trying to kiss in the mouth. Right. So he does do goofy stuff. Right. But at the end of the day, if that avatar of a man walks in, he's getting play. So let's not play to the guy that's one of the top in his field that's worth $100 million at 6'7", doesn't get play. With that being said, Paul Pierce, while he did barbecue Dr. Bryant, I think a lot of the vitriol he getting is from that clip 2 weeks ago where he was saying how black men should go where they're loved because of them talking about French Montana. So I know why he's getting his back. It has nothing to do with this clip right here. Nah. It has everything to do with that clip.